Hey guys, Falcon Vet 332 here. Just wanted to make a quick video showing you guys how I built my simple little target stand that I use for shooting steel. Now the particular target I have is AR-500, 3/8 inch thick. Now this is just, I didn't bother measuring anything or cutting anything. This is all just scrap 2x4s I had laying around my house. And I didn't use new stuff because, well, this stuff's going to get shot up, so I didn't want to feel bad about hitting it. So, without further ado, here's how I assembled it. I used 3-inch deck screws. Once again, it's just stuff I had laying around the house. Now, before you just go ramming the screws in, you want to drill a pilot hole. The size of the pilot hole is going to depend on the screw that you're using. So, here's an easy way. I'm going to try and get this focused here. Alright, there we go. An easy way to gauge it is take a screw and a drill bit, and you want the entire shank of the screw to be covered by the drill bit, and all you'll see is the thread sticking out around it. So after you got that, wherever you're going to mount your screws, I did 2 screws per joint. Didn't need anything serious, just enough to hold it so it doesn't rock back and forth. So you drill your pilot holes and you put your screws in. Now to hold the AR-500 steel, I got 1/2-inch carriage bolts with a 1/2-inch washer to a regular nut to another washer to 3/8 chain to another washer, and then a nylon locking nut so it doesn't come loose. I just ran this down tight here, and I put the spacer in here, and then I tightened this up, and I left enough space for it so the chain can pivot on it. I did that on both sides, and then to fasten it up here, I left enough chain I can raise and lower the height if I need to, or if I build a different stand after this one gets shot up. I took 3/8 inch leg hooks, drilled a pilot hole in here, turned them in, and I hooked the steel on that. Now, the reason for putting the bolts behind it is so that the steel will hang at an angle. Now, this is very important so you don't get, or it helps eliminate, not always, but it helps eliminate ricochets, as does the swinging motion. When you hit the bullet, this is already at an angle. When the bullet hits it, it'll swing back and deflect most of the shrapnel and bullet fragments straight down. Now this chunk here, this piece here, and this piece here are going to get annihilated. So those are the 2 pieces you're going to probably have to replace the most often. And another cool thing about this design is if you don't want to shoot steel, which I used to not have the steel on here, I had this all covered in cardboard and I could tape paper targets to it. I found Cabela's had some steel on sale, so I bought some. So we're going to try it out this weekend at one of my friends' houses, so that should be exciting for to give this a go. So, alright, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. This is just a simple little stand that you can build at your house out of scrap materials. And as always, stay safe and have fun.